Hey guys, it's Alyssa here from Bliss Fitness, and I hope you have your cups of tea ready because it is time for another Mindset Monday. So today I had just had a massage, so I am feeling super zenned out. It's cold outside, so I'm all snuggly, and I just felt in a really great space to have a chat to you guys about another mindset topic. So today I wanted to talk to you about the concepts of pain and pleasure and how they relate to your goals. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is because pain and pleasure are both parts of the human psyche, and quite often there's something we don't understand very much about, which is absurd because pain and pleasure are things that really control us deeply on an unconscious level. And so the more we understand about these different elements of the personality and of the mind, the more we are equipped to design a life that we want, to design a life that nurtures us, and to be kinder to ourselves, because it becomes way too easy to be really hard on ourselves when we don't fully understand why we're acting the way we are. So we're going to talk about these two concepts and also see how they're going to help you when it comes to setting goals and with maintaining your motivation. So before we go really into depth about talking about pain and pleasure, when I teach you this model, I want you to picture this for a moment. So I want you to imagine yourself in the middle, and either side of you there is a piece of rope that's tugging at you. One side is pain and the other side is pleasure. And this is really going to help you understand how the pain and pleasure works in regards to helping you with your goals and motivation and achieving what you want to achieve in life. So we're going to start off with talking about pain. So I'm going to talk about pain, explain a bit about that, then I'm going to tell you about pleasure, and you'll see how it all ties together. So when talking about pain, the first thing that's really important to know is that we are more likely to do something to avoid pain than we are to gain pleasure. And this is actually really, really valuable information because this is one of the first things that is taught at a lot of business and sales seminars and a lot of things that have to do with mindset. The reason why this is taught at a lot of business seminars is because what salespeople are taught really is you identify the person's problem, you find their pain point, you magnify the pain, and then you give them a solution because they're more likely to act out of that position. Being aware of that is going to help you when it comes to buying decisions as well. So that's just a little bonus for you too. But also help you realize that people are always trying to diagnose us problems and give us issues that we didn't even know that we had to make us buy and spend, because that's the type of world that we live in. So be really aware that when you're making decisions like that you're going to make decisions that are based on how you actually feel, not on a problem that is assigned to you. Now when it comes to our goals, now that we understand that pain is so powerful in being a driving force, that when you have your back up the wall, you're more likely to go and do something than when things are just comfortable and la-di-da. That's why people, I see in the gym, people let themselves go for years before they decide to do something, or they wait till they have a health scare before they decide to do something, because until you reach that critical point, it's just a little bit too comfortable. Now, how does that relate to your goals? Really, really simple. When you're setting a goal and you're learning why you want to do it, you got to identify what pain you have in your life that actually makes you want this goal. If you just want to lose weight because oh yeah, I want to look better, I want to feel good, there's not enough of a fire behind you to get you running towards that goal. You need to identify your own pain points that are going to move you towards your goal. You need to identify, I don't like the way I feel in my clothes, and I don't like how I'm always got that chatter in my head where I'm self-conscious of myself, or I don't like when I see myself in pictures. It sounds really negative, and I don't mean it to be negative. By no means do I mean for you to beat up on yourself at all. You do not want to go down that path. But be aware of those things that you do to yourself, that sometimes we get way too comfortable with that pain that we don't realize how painful it actually is until we identify it. So pay attention to when you want a goal, what pain are you going to be relieving by achieving that goal. Next up, we're going to be talking about pleasure. So pleasure, obviously, it's the reward, it's the happy feeling, it's that goodness that you get. And it's what we ultimately think we're working for. So with pleasure, obviously you don't just want to be working to get out of pain. You need to see the reward, the light at the end of the tunnel, the thing that makes it all worth it. So obviously when you are setting your goals, it's really quite simple. Figure out what you're going to have that's going to give you more value than what you're going to have that you didn't before, that you really want. This is really closely related to your big reason why, which was last week's mindset video. So if you find you've set your goal, you've identified the pain that this goal is going to relieve. Now that you've identified, okay, this goal is going to relieve that pain, identify what you're going to have instead. Because once you've relieved that pain, there becomes a black hole, a vacuum. And so you need to find something else to fill that hole with. Otherwise, it's just going to suck in anything, whether it be positive or negative. So you've identified the pain. You're relieving the pain with your goal. Identify the pleasure that you're going to replace that pain with. All the goodness that you're going to have in your life. That way, there are really two bonuses to achieving your goals. You get to get rid of that pain, the thing that's annoying, the thing that is just driving you nuts, and you get to replace it with something just beautiful and shiny and filled with love and happiness. So let's tie this all together. Let's come back to that visual of you in the middle. You've got your pain on one side and your pleasure on the other. So coming to the pain. As we know, we're going to do more to avoid pain than we are going to do to gain pleasure. So when setting your goals, make a list of all the pains, all the things that this goal is going to relieve, all the things that you want to get rid of in your life. And then on the other side, we have our pleasure. Make a list of all the rewards, all the things that you're going to get from achieving this goal that's going to replace that pain. And we want to have the rope pulling us, hopefully more to the pleasure side. But even if it's the fire burning, it's going to burn up the rope and then just keep you going this way. So that's how it all comes together. I hope you guys found this video really helpful. I would love to hear from you. Give this a go and comment down below how you found this exercise. If you found it helpful, what you learnt through doing it. I'd love to know all about it. And if you like this video, pretty please subscribe. It means a lot to me and to the people that help me make these videos as well. I'll leave the links here as well for our videos that we've had last week. We post 3 videos a week, all to help you with your health and fitness goals. Anyways, I had a great time filming this video for you. I hope you liked it, and I will see you again really soon. Bye guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I really enjoy sharing topics with you on motivation and mindset and confidence and all those sorts of things. And I have some really exciting topics coming up soon. So if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button and stay up to date with everything that we've got coming up. And while you're at it, check out our previous videos. We had our video from last week on how to meal plan and prep, and we had our legs workout for beginners as well. We post 3 videos a week, all to help you with your health and fitness goals, with achieving what you want to achieve. So make sure you check them out and stay up to date with what we've got coming up really soon. Until then, bye.